Hey y'all, it's your girl and I'm here to deliver the daily Torah message for the collective. Hope all is well. Remember only to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it's not for you, do not force it. It is not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit. How's everybody doing this Monday rising? As always, I hope healthy, happy, and blessed. I hope everyone had a great weekend. My weekend was fabulous because I found my old school show and I watched it all weekend and I laughed all weekend and it brought my inner child out and all these memories. Oh my gosh. And it just really made me realize how times have changed and how we need those old school shows back. Either they need to return, which is impossible because all these people are old now, but they need to start making shows like that again. Who's the Boss? Oh my gosh. One of my favorite shows. Tony, I don't know what they call them. Tony what? Tony and Angela Bauer, I think her name was. I love their relationship. Like, Tony was wild. Okay, straight from, I think from Harlem, moving to Connecticut with a daughter named Sam, who was just as tomboyish and cool and bust your behind type kid. And then we had I think was it Sam, Angela's son, who was more so like nerdy and good and, you know, quirky. And then Angela, you know, she's the businesswoman who single mom, raising the son. Mona, her mom, sexy, fiery, crazy woman. The blend is just so good. The lessons in the show, so fucking good. And one thing that stood out the most is, as adults, Angela showed up as a grown woman who had it all together, bills paid, beautiful house, but she had the biggest inner child, like, oh my gosh, biggest inner child. And then Tony, strong and straight from the streets and that, but biggest inner child. When they used to get into an argument, it was like two kids in the fucking playground arguing. Like, it was, I love it. I love it because it makes me feel okay with how I act sometimes. When we become adults, life gets so serious and we have an image to uphold and, you know, and then when times get hard, you see that child come out and I don't think we really know how to handle it because we kind of be so, well, I don't be, but people kind of be so ashamed that their image can't override how they truly feel at times. And you're gonna show up as a child and it's okay. It is okay because our inner child is always in there and it's not meant to be rushed. And we're always rushed. We're rushed the moment we're born. Come on, they stick us in school at 4 and 5 years old. They're already trying to teach us they're already grooming us. Not allowing us to, you know, stand in a kid for 13 years. We have 13 years to be a child, please. I feel like longer than that because I feel like even 16 and 17, you're still a child. 18, you're still a child. We don't know half of the shit in the world because look at the adults. They don't even fucking know shit. But anyways, well, I'm going to say the elders. But anyways, which brings me to when I was watching something on Instagram about Michael Jackson and they were like, why does Michael Jackson like hanging with kids? Because he never had a chance to be a fucking kid. He was always working. And it was always adult working a kid. He didn't have a chance to be a kid. So kids helped him live in his inner child because around adults, you get judged. I don't understand how people couldn't understand that. Like, y'all are grown and y'all can't see why a grown person has fits and acts out because they never got to be able to fucking do it. They never got to master it. Learn why they do it. They were just told, no, you can't do that. You're supposed to look like this. You're supposed to act like this. Let us figure out how we're supposed to act, okay? For ourselves. What makes us comfortable. Just because shit don't make other people comfortable, we're not here to make you comfortable. You're here to make yourself comfortable. Go where you're comfortable and let people be who they are. So that might be a message within itself. But let's see what message Spirit has for us all today. Spirit, what could you tell us today? Oh, look. 6 of Cups. Nostalgic. You see an adult and a child. This is a woman giving to a little girl. That little girl is the woman. She is forgiving herself. She is reconnecting with that inner child and asking for forgiveness that I rushed to get so grown and not allow you to exist in me long enough to grow. So now I'm going to be generous to you, and I'm going to let you shine, and I'm going to let you exist through me as an adult. This is nostalgic. This is forgiveness, forgiving yourself for growing up too fast, forgiving yourself for having the mistakes you made. You know, this is all about being kind to your inner child, reconnecting with your inner child. Sometimes this can represent someone from the past returning, old habits returning, old memories and old feelings. But let's see where this is going. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands indicates establishing something, an establishment, a commitment. It's also a card of stability, being secure in your I want to say conviction, being secure in your creativity, like your creative energies or your childlike energies. Being secure with being a child again, so far is what this is saying. Celebrating the fact that you can exist in the old you and appreciate it. Celebrate it. Commit to it. Feel strong and structured in it. But let's see where this is going. Because something is being established. We're going from creating something to establishing something. Because the 3 of Wands, even though it didn't come out, that is a card of creativity, looking for the next opportunity to create something else, or maybe even create within something that you already established. But after creating, this is like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. That 4 of Wands is like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. We have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is indicating extreme, something extremely energetic, extreme force, extreme excitement. We have the 2 of Wands. You might even be so excited that you're planning, like, what can I do next? What can I get into next? Like, I re-tapped into my inner child. I could take on the world now. I have my creativity back, and I'm sure that I'm stable enough. And I do see everything coming at once, happening at once, or moving forward in alignment. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point. So you are reaching a turning point, reconnecting with your inner child, your old memories, establishing some type of relationship with the old you. We have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is beliefs, your belief system, your education, things that you have conformed to. We have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is bringing back harmony. You're going to be able to create relationships that are more meaningful than existing in your inner child. 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords indicates It is a card of taking what is needed and leaving what isn't. So it's almost giving, you want harmony, you want to build relationships that are fun and happy and more connected to your inner child, like allowing you to exist in your more spontaneous and, how can I say it, like a younger, like a younger you. You don't want to be adult. You don't want to be conformed to some type of way. This is that edge, like this is that we structured you to be a certain way. Um, Follow these rules, conform to these beliefs and rules. And the beliefs are, once you get a certain age, this is how you're supposed to act. Once you um, gain some type of, I don't know, like, how adults are, because that's all about the system. Half all about the system, whether it's the school system, religion, tradition, like it's just a way of life that is established for you. But this reconnecting to your inner child is bringing out that harmony for all. You can exist with the adults and you can exist with the kids. You are in complete harmony with both, high and low, or old and young. And then that Seven of Swords is saying, listen, we're not saying you have to get rid of everything that you have learned. The rules, the guidelines, we're just saying, lean on some, take some and leave what you don't need, okay? Don't take everything you're taught and live by that. Because you have your own creative force, your own energies that could tell you how you want to exist in this world all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it comes from that inner child that hasn't grown, that hasn't been able to grow because you were forced to grow. Forced. Like I said, there's some forced energies here. Now, we are running over 10 minutes, but fuck it. It's worth it. We're talking about our inner child here. We're talking about being happy again and enjoying ourselves. We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is disillusionment and walking away from emotions that don't serve us, beliefs that don't serve us. I want to say our imagination, like, because I also feel like our imagination is also structured according to what others have made us believe that we should be thinking about. We're always thinking about money. We're always thinking about a house. We're always thinking about, excuse me, like adult things. So we're always imagining from a adult perspective. I imagine if I was rich, I would go buy me a Maserati. Like, no, how about a kid's point of view? How about Never Never Land? Excuse me. Wow. That was like a hiccup, but not really. So I don't know. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is indicating you got a lot on your mind right now. And you could be having a nervous breakdown. You could. Someone could be panicking. Someone could be battling, indecisive of who they fucking are because the inner child keeps showing up. And they just want to cry and exist in it and be okay and be held and, like, not feel bad for still having an inner child, for still wanting someone to save them, hold them, whatever. Sometimes that neglect doesn't make people grow. makes them hard, confused, and then shit shambles. Everything always comes to light. So, with that being said, connect with your inner child, have a fit. I don't give a fuck if you are 80-year-old person. Fall on that floor and go, ah! You know? I don't know, release. Release. Exist in that inner child because it wants to come out. It wants to be loved. It wants to be recognized. It's saying like, hello, I never got to grow properly. You just completely ignored the fact that I am a child and I have to play. I have to exist for a certain amount of time so that I can grow properly. So, when you're rushed, you're told what to do, when it's time to do things on your own or you're feeling lonely, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to have a breakdown, just like that 10 of Swords. So I hope that brought some clarity. Have a good day. Bye!